Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. When the Mashiach arrives, there will be a total end to all suffering. Multiple aspects of this. We know the prophecy in Isaiah that death will be swallowed up forever. We know there will be an end to hunger. There will be an end to jealousy. All prophecies from our holy Tanach, which give us a little taste of what to expect in the days of Mashiach. We have to understand that the Mashiach will be a prophet like Moses. Therefore, he will be able to teach in each and every person according to their needs. What makes Moshe Rabbeinu so special, what makes the head of the generation so special, is that he has within him, within his soul, all the other souls within him. He's the head. Just like the head of a physical body has a map and has an integration of the entire body within it, and that's so much so that the head gives life and directs all the other parts of the body, and it has within it a map of the other parts of the body. So too, the leader of the generation within him has a map of the entire Jewish people and what their spiritual needs are. So we know that when the Mashiach arrives, he'll reveal aspects of Torah like never before. He will reveal such deep secrets of Torah, secrets that have been waiting since the beginning of creation till now to be revealed, such deep secrets that it will arouse each and every Jewish person and righteous Gentile to cleave to Hashem, to be refined like never before. So we have to understand that intellect, the Torah is beyond intellect, but it also flows into the intellect. And what's interesting about the intellect is we can use our intellect with our desire and our intellect to control our hearts. If a person naturally just allows his emotions to run loose, and he's always acting upon his emotions, it is a very dangerous situation. However, what the Torah allows us to do and teaches and helps us do is the Torah allows us to actually use the intellect rather than be controlled by our hearts, which is sometimes if we don't work on it, that's what can happen to us. Rather, the Torah allows us to use our intellect to take hold of our heart and direct our heart in the way we want to direct it. The thing about emotions is they're like a weapon. If uncontrolled, they can be very dangerous and could be destructive. However, if we have control of our emotions and we use them in a positive way, they can be used to take our relationship with Hashem to beyond infinitely greater heights. Because we know that when you're doing a mitzvah, when you're serving God, it's tremendous. But when you're serving God with your heart, with your emotions, with your own being, with your passion, there's no comparison. You're infinitely more connected to God when your emotions are also involved in that connection. So the Mashiach, since he'll be such a lofty leader, have such an ability to connect to each person according to their needs, that he'll be able to arouse the hearts of each person towards God. We have to understand that the Mashiach himself, as great as he is, he's just a servant of Hashem. And everything that happens in this world is because of Hashem. Even the Mashiach, who's the highest level of godly connection, he is completely surrendered to God. And he is an ambassador of God, and he is a messenger of God. Therefore, he will be the most humble before God. He'll be the most humble before God. There will be no comparison. And therefore, the Mashiach will allow, because he'll be so surrendered to God, he'll be able to connect to each person according to their needs, to rouse their hearts to connect to God. The most important point about this is that we all have the ability within us to bring the Mashiach. The fact that you're alive today means God needs you, and he wants you, and he desires you. And you have a special ability that only you can accomplish. The Hasidic Rebbe explains that if one Jew does complete Teshuva, just one, immediately the exiles will be gathered into our holy land. Therefore, each and every one of you, by pushing yourself a little bit more today than yesterday, you have the ability to bring the Mashiach. You are the Mashiach of your situation, and you have a spark of the Mashiach within you. You have a spark of Hashem within you. Therefore, you have beyond infinite strength. You just have to believe in yourself and believe that you can be the one to bring Mashiach. Just like we always mention Nachman ben Aminadav, the holy man who jumped into the splitting of the sea before the sea split. Jewish people were waiting at the sea. They were getting cornered by the Egyptians. No one knew what to do. Till one man, Nachman ben Aminadav, jumped into the water, and in his merit, the sea split because he had total trust in God. So too in our situation, we have to have trust in God that he will redeem us. Even when all the calculations and all the situations in front of us seem destructive, when we let go of God, when we let go of our doubts and we cleave onto God, will immediately be redeemed. And we have to know that the part of us, we all have inside of us a part of our heart feels like something is missing. Maybe we think about when we were a kid, things were better. Or when I was here, things were... We have to understand that this part of us is really yearning for the days of Mashiach. The days of Mashiach will be the best experience possible. Any beautiful experience we've gone through, it's just a drop, just a little glimpse, just a little molecule, so to speak, of what's waiting for us in the days of Mashiach. Maybe today we'll experience a full revelation of God. Each and every person will be aware, conscious, and experience God's presence. It'll be the best experience possible. Hashem bless you all. May we see it today.